You work hard, you pay your bills, you carry some debt, and despite putting in 50 hours a week, you probably feel a constant nagging friction, the sense that you are falling behind, or at best, hovering somewhere around average. That stress is entirely real. The math behind it, however, is an illusion. This diagram shows the entire human population. If you earn $34,000 a year, you do not sit in the middle. You are in the top 1% of global income earners. You are mathematically richer than 99% of humanity. The question is why you feel like you are barely keeping your head above water. We tend to measure prosperity strictly by the cash left in our checking accounts. That narrow view completely ignores the massive, expensive physical infrastructure holding up our daily lives. We assume 24/7 electricity, a door that locks, and a tap that produces clean, hot water on demand are basic defaults of human existence. They aren't. Roughly 2 billion people alive today do not have safe drinking water in their homes. Because these baseline survival needs are guaranteed for you, they have become invisible. You evaluate your wealth based only on what you lack, completely blind to the everyday luxuries you already possess. A high salary can disappear quickly into monthly expenses. True financial resilience is measured by net worth, the total value of everything you own minus everything you owe. This pyramid illustrates the distribution of that global wealth. Holding a net worth of just $10,000 places you securely above 40% of all adults on Earth. Your global ranking is high, but your daily experience is dictated by geographic luck. $50,000 in net worth provides massive purchasing power and elite social mobility in a developing economy. Drop that same $50,000 into a high-cost Western city, and it barely covers rent and survival. It feels like a poverty-level struggle. Geography determines the price of your survival. Your global standing might be elite, but local inflation ensures your financial anxiety is perfectly real. The contrast becomes even sharper when we stop comparing ourselves across geography and start looking back through time. King Louis XIV was the most powerful monarch in Europe. He commanded entire armies and built Versailles. He also had no access to antibiotics, air conditioning, or painless dentistry. A simple tooth infection could be a death sentence for a king. John D. Rockefeller, the richest man in modern history, could not buy a commercial flight. He could not access a smartphone or modern medical treatments. You possess a baseline of comfort, safety, and medical security that the highest elites of human history could not acquire at any price. So, if the data proves we are living better than 99% of humanity and every ancient king, why is the human brain programmed to feel broke? We are wired for social comparison. You do not compare your lifestyle to a subsistence farmer in South Asia. You look at the neighbor with a new car, or the influencer with a renovated kitchen, and you measure your success strictly against people who have more. We suffer from hedonic adaptation. A miraculous new technology arrives, we marvel at it for a week, and then it becomes a boring baseline expectation. This chart shows the goalpost problem. At $50,000, $100,000, or $500,000, the target for financial peace always pushes further to the right. People consistently state they need exactly 50% more than their current income to feel secure. We normalize debt. We finance cars and put vacations on credit. And we confuse a high-consumption lifestyle with actual stable wealth. Your psychological hardware is designed to win local status competitions. It keeps you perpetually unsatisfied, rendering you completely blind to your own objective abundance. Acknowledging the global data does not instantly fix your personal finances. Earning an elite salary on paper offers zero actual freedom if lifestyle inflation quietly consumes every dollar you bring in. Attempting to match the visible spending of the people around you is the fastest way to destroy your own net worth. Wealth is the ability to dictate your own schedule. It is having the resources to maintain your physical health and the cushion to weather an emergency without panic. Severe financial fragility is often hidden behind massive houses and luxury cars. Real wealth is the money you choose not to spend. To actually secure your future, you have to break the habit of local comparison and focus entirely on accumulating quiet, productive assets. Looking at global wealth data isn't meant to make you feel guilty about your comforts. It is designed to give you a heavy dose of reality. You have already won the historical lottery. You possess safety and technology that previous generations literally could not imagine. When you realize how incredibly wealthy you already are, you can stop taking on stress to impress people you don't even know and finally start building the quiet financial freedom you actually deserve.
I am Fiana, and you are watching the Roadmap channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like. See you soon.